As healers, we already have the world looking at us and expecting a impossible standard. We're going to be honest. But the biggest thing that I'm noticing is so many of us are even holding ourselves to a standard that is not realistic. We show ourselves less compassion than we show our clients. We show ourselves less compassion than we would show a stranger on the street. Like if we do the littlest thing that we feel doesn't reflect on the inside, like who we are or how we are, we can beat ourselves up, we can be torn down, or we feel the need to justify. I'm here to tell you that there are always going to be moments where you may lose your temper. There are always going to be moments where you get frustrated. There are going to be moments when you don't respond in the best way possible. But the good thing is, like, you get to learn from those moments. You get to teach, if you're a parent, your children a lesson on how to take accountability and how to take responsibility for that and then move forward. You don't get to undo the damage that might be caused when you do make a wrong choice, but you do get to transmute and move that energy into a place of compassion. So many of us look at ourselves and look at our past with disgust. And I know I used to say, and I used to look at who I was a couple years ago and just be like, I'm disgusted at the things that I allowed to happen or that I even did myself. Like I'm not the same person that existed 3 years ago. Like my awakening, my healing journey, like all of this has been a big embracing of myself, but it also moved me from a place of disgust to a place of compassion. So I would challenge you as a healer to have compassion for yourself. You already have this impossible standard because heaven forbid you say something that isn't the correct wording or you say something that is wrong. Like healers in general, we're put on this pedestal, like just like, political leaders and pastors and like worship religious leaders, etc. Like you're looked at almost like you have to be perfect, and you don't. Because one, perfection is not done by a general standard. So let's take Jesus in the Bible, okay? Jesus got angry enough, he built a whip and beat the shit out of people because he was angry at the way they were defiling his view of source in the temple and a place of worship. Would that fly today if a spiritual leader did that? Would that be okay? But yet we're okay that he did it. Like, so I want you to take this idea of perfection and take this idea of reacting and take this idea that you have to be perfect away, because one of the best parts of this human experience, one of the best parts of being a healer as we're going through this is the ability to transmute these lessons and these energies. Like I know I look back on my older TikToks that I posted. I started this account I think a year and a half ago, and I look back and I even look at some of the things that I posted and I don't believe that stuff anymore, or it doesn't resonate on a soul level with me anymore. But it was so much my truth at that point in time. It was so much and it makes me think, and I talk about this in my book, of a 3D image. Like you could be looking at it from your perspective and you see two faces. I'm looking at it from my perspective and I see two vases. They're both correct. But if we simply move forward and change our perspective, we're going to see a different truth. And so it's the same thing with other people. Like don't expect your standards and don't expect your level of commitment to being pure to be the same that somebody else's is. So therefore you should hold yourself to no standard but your own. Are you happy with the way that you're responding to things? Are you happy with the way you're protecting your own energy? Are you happy with the way you are healing other people? Are you fully embracing your own passion, embracing your own ability to love, embracing your own ability to heal? Because that is what this whole journey is all about. And I'm speaking to all of you other starseeds out there that are healing and awakening. Like, I'm here for it and I wish you the best of luck, but you already have enough people that are going to beat you up as you are on this journey. It doesn't need to be yourself as well.